Hello everyone, and welcome to the users. My name is Will, and today we are here for another redstone tutorial. It's been a few weeks, and one like to do more some of this stuff, but I finally figured out how to do what I'm about to show you, which took me a while to figure out with some help of some other people's designs. But here we are. So this is the unload and loader detector. Now this is not very polished, but at the end of the video we'll make a polished version of this that will look very nice and very efficient. Now, there's two parts of this. There's the loader, and then there's the unloader, okay? So the loader is what you do when you normally would drop off stuff. You wanted it to be transported, okay? So here's your minecart waiting to have stuff dropped off. Say this is actually the ground level. In fact, we'll just make a little thing. This is your ground level, okay? And so you'd be like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna drop off these rails, and it will unload. And when it's finished unloading, our little minecart will shoot off and go unload it wherever it is. And that's where the unload detector comes in, which is practically the same, but oh well. Just in a different format. Now the minecart drops down here. Ooh, a little lag again with your 8 rails, okay? And then it will drop that off into your chest, your storage chest or whatever, and then it will send that one off. Okay? So those are the two main parts. I'm just gonna turn down some things right now because it'll make everything stupid. Okay, so that's basically how you do that. Alright, so you're probably wondering, okay, how do I make it? How do I make it? I want to know how to make it. Okay, well, we're just going to go over here and make it. First of all, for the loading detector, actually, no, I'll do the unloading detector, because the unloading detector is actually the smoother, more well-designed part of it, okay? So you'll have a chest, right? You need to have a hopper going into that chest now by shift-clicking and putting it into the chest. Then you need to have your power rail, okay, to stop it and to make it go on top of that. Alright, so we'll just bring that out. Now next, you need a comparator. The new redstone comparators. You come out of here, which will figure out whenever there is something in the hopper, and it will take its signal, and put out a certain signal, however strong it is. But in this case, we need to put a repeater, so whenever there's anything in it, it will send out a current that is strong enough to go out as long as we need it to. Then you're going to take out the redstone too. You're going to either go to the left or the right, doesn't matter, but however way it fits best. I'm just going to go to the right. You're going to dig down 2, put one in the back, and put one right there. And flip around with your redstone repeater, place one down there, and place one here, and come down here, and make this one the last 4th tick. Then you're going to put a redstone torch right there, a block right there, a block right there, above the torch, and another one right there. And then you're going to bring your redstone up and put a torch right there. And that's all you have to do. Okay, so then basically, if you want to go left or right, we're going to make it go right again. Just lead it out and let it sail to wherever it needs to go. But to make sure that it will go, you need to put down 2 blocks behind it so that it will push it off, because that was one of the things I could not figure out why it was not working before. And all I needed to do was place a block behind it, and then it will simply drop off my rails, all coming in. But no! Alas, it will not work. And you're probably wondering, oh, but why would that be? And the reason is because there's not a torch, there's not redstone coming up there. Isn't that fantastic? Your daily dose of stupidity. Alright? And then bam, it will wait. Bam, 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 and then it'll all go down and fly up to wherever you need to go. So that's how you make that. Now there is the loading detector, and you're probably wondering, okay, well, how much different is that? Not much different, but it's a lot less polished. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the problem that happens with this. You'll have your chest. In fact, actually, we'll bring up our chest 1, okay? Then you'll have your hopper that needs to go into the place where the where it will be going, where we'll be traveling. That actually needs to be a power rail. So I'm just going to grab that real quick. And so, okay. So now you're going to start putting all your stuff down. Oh, wait, but that's really hard to cover up the redstone, and we don't want that to be showing on a server or your survival, so we need to make this a little bit more ideal. All you had to do, place a hopper on a hopper, okay? And that's a little bit more expensive for one thing, but hey, it'll make everything look better. Or you can just do it sketchy and scratchy, and that's fine by me, but I don't know about you. But same thing, then we'll just put our chest up here. Okay, so for this idea, we're going to need some same design. Okay? So you're going to put your comparator, your repeater, and you can either go to the left or the right. Right now we're just going to do it to the right. Then you'll bring out 2. I'm actually not going to go that way because that'll interfere with all the rails and stuff, so I'm going to go over this way and do that. Okay? Now I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, that's not a torch. Torch. Block. Block. Now here's where you actually don't need to go up that way because honestly, the thing you're powering is over there. So actually you could go that way, but your only problem is that's going to go over all of your rails and stuff, which actually would work, but just kind of depending, make sure that that's going to be all right with your design. And this is the part that actually is very confusing, and you basically just have to set up however you like, and however it may fit. Just bring that like that, bring your redstone over this way, and then bring it out a bit, okay, and then bring it back through this way, put a block there, and make a little inverter. And there you go, you have it. So what would happen is it would come down here, or it would start here, or if you had a circuit where you just go back to where it started, it would come down here. You'd have your minecart right there, and you'd be dropping off your 8 rails. Okay, so it's going to drop those off, and bam, send you on your way. So that's how you make that part. Okay, so loader detector, unloader detector, loader, unloader, loader, unloader, loader, unloader, loader, unloader. Okay, you got that? Now in a second, we're going to come back and we'll have a polished version of that. Okay guys, we're back. Now, this is about as clean up as I'm going to get it, okay? And we're going to go down the sketchy hallway of doom here. I'm going to pass in my melons. Oh, you hear that? I think something just moved. Be letting loose in a second. Beg my pardon. Okay, and that's will drop down in there. Dropping off our melons and returning back to our base. And that is what you need to know. What you need to know is you actually need it to drop down onto the thing and slow down by putting some blocks to the front and side of it, so that it will stop it and it'll drop right on top of that block. So guys, that's all you really need to know. If you guys have any questions or anything, please leave a comment. Especially on the other tutorial videos, I've been trying to keep up with the comments and answer your guys' questions and feedback on this stuff. So tell me guys what you guys thought, and hopefully it came out with this version of the video. And I will hope to see you guys next time on the users. Bye-bye!